What you are about to hear might surprise you. There are 11 things you should absolutely never do for a woman if you want to have healthy and fulfilling relationships. I have compiled this list from research, expert advice, and years of coaching men on dating and relationships. Before we begin, I want to be clear. These tips are not about disrespecting or mistreating women, quite the opposite. By avoiding these 11 critical mistakes, you can connect with women on a deeper level, spark her genuine interest and attraction, and build relationships based on understanding and respect. So, if you're ready, let's discover the 11 things you should never do for a woman. Number 11. Never put her on a pedestal. It's easy to look at an attractive woman and imagine she's perfect, a goddess, an angel, a princess. But when you worship a woman by constantly complimenting her, professing your undying devotion, and acting as if you would do anything for her approval, it never elicits admiration. In reality, it kills her attraction and respect for you. Why? On a deep evolutionary level, women are programmed to seek strong and confident partners who stand on their own 2 feet. By idolizing a woman and elevating her to an unrealistic pedestal, you broadcast neediness and weakness. You create the framework where she is the prize, not you. This dynamic erodes her ability to see you as a secure masculine partner. Without this polarity, her feminine desire for your masculine essence, her awakening and attraction begin to fade. She may appreciate the initial boost from your compliments and gifts, but soon, she starts looking for that missing spark, often confusing her loss of respect for you with a loss of love. So, if you cherish a woman, tell her, but do it from a place of balance and strength. Avoid glorifying her excessively to the point where you forget your own inner value. Stand firmly on your foundation, embracing your mission and purpose independently of her is essential. It's your unwavering self-respect that inspires her to earn your commitment, not the other way around. Don't just nod to everything she says. Even though it may seem tempting, healthy relationships involve open and honest exchanges from both partners. So why stifle genuine intimacy by holding back your own perspectives? Never suppress your masculine essence. Women deeply desire men rooted in their primal masculine energy. Don't neglect this gift by trying to be too sensitive. Stand tall in your warrior energy. Speak with conviction and assert your preferences instead of passively submitting. By facing adversity and conflicts, channel this vital masculine energy that ignites feminine attraction. By standing firm in your positions and expressing your clarity, you allow the sacred feminine energy to blossom within her and dance in union with your clarity. Similarly, open and honest communication, along with accepting your differences, builds true intimacy and strengthens bonds in a relationship. Ultimately, it's about a delicate balance between self-assertion and sensitivity, between firm decision-making and attentive listening, which fosters an authentic and deep connection between two individuals. The next mistakes are hard truths to hear, but they are crucial if you want to succeed in the world of dating. Firstly, avoid texting a woman too much, especially at the beginning of the relationship. In the digital age, where texting seems like the easiest way to advance a budding connection, it's tempting to communicate incessantly. However, this practice can quickly turn to your disadvantage. Excessive texting or making yourself too available gives an impression of desperation, which is a turnoff for attraction. Women intrinsically value men with purpose and independence who stand out. Too many messages, instant replies, and rushing to set up dates signal that you have nothing better to do than revolve around them online. She starts associating you with annoyance rather than excitement. You become the boring nice guy who bombards her with messages rather than the mysterious man who piques her curiosity. Even if she appreciates the attention initially, she will soon tire of the mundane conversations that drain her energy. Play the hard-to-get game instead. Don't anxiously jump at responses and obsess over crafting witty messages. Limit yourself to setting up dates leading to real intimacy in the real world. Your intentional restraint will spark far more desire and intrigue than digital dependence ever could. Now let's move on to the 7th mistake. Never overly validate a woman, especially with superficial compliments about her appearance. This practice can also derail your chances of success. Compliments are important, but overdoing it can make you appear emotionally weak and approval-seeking rather than confident. Healthy masculine energy is manifested by giving value rather than extracting it. Men plagued by scarcity often think they can flood women with compliments to fill their own inner void. However, a woman often sees through this strategy and interprets excessive compliments as attempts at manipulation or credit with her. Even sincere admiration quickly loses its charm if it is distributed too generously. In summary, to succeed in the realm of dating, it's crucial to find a balance between attention and restraint. Avoid desperate or overly flattering behaviors and focus instead on building an authentic connection based on mutual trust and respect. By adopting a thoughtful and intentional approach, you will stand out as a mature and desirable man, ready to build meaningful and lasting relationships. She may appreciate the initial boost, but by constantly complimenting her, you indirectly diminish her beauty by making it common rather than rare. Moreover, you reinforce her ego by accustoming her to external validation instead of self-confidence, thus creating a demoralizing cycle. What she seeks is a man already full of pride and purpose, who highlights her best qualities as special accents rather than basic requirements for his attention. Speak with confidence and let her qualify herself to you rather than the other way around. Now, let's move on to the fatal mistakes to avoid at all costs in dating. First, never let a woman walk all over you. Although it may be tempting to avoid conflicts, tolerating bad behavior leads to a complete lack of respect, which is repulsive to a woman. Women naturally seek men with healthy boundaries who know how to stand up for themselves. If a woman tries to manipulate or disrespect you, speak up without hesitation. Emotionally strong men refuse to accept abuse. Next, never ignore red flags or tolerate intolerable behavior to be with someone. Tolerating mistreatment leads to a toxic relationship where each validates the worst traits of the other. Refusing to tolerate the intolerable is essential to preserving your self-esteem. Finally, never rush prematurely into commitments with a woman. Patience is essential for building lasting bonds. Declaring your commitment too early can give an impression of dependency rather than assurance, which is unattractive to a woman. It's crucial to adopt a deliberately slow pace in our interactions and stay true to our principles while being aware of the energetic needs desperately seeking fleeting affection that often eludes us. Rather than frantically clinging to a budding relationship, it is crucial to let trust and bonds develop naturally over time through the authentic sharing of our vulnerabilities. By cultivating this space of trust, we allow feminine desire to flourish fully while steadfastly following our masculine energy toward our goals and aspirations. Sometimes, it can be beneficial to explore other relationships casually to avoid succumbing to the fear of scarcity or loss. Thus, we learn to trust destiny and not rush things, knowing that patience will reward us greatly in the long run. When we are attracted to someone, it is tempting to lose sight of our mission and purpose to focus exclusively on this budding relationship. However, it is crucial to maintain a healthy balance and continue to cultivate our personal growth and aspirations, even when we are lovingly invested. Women respect men who pursue their goals with determination and do not lose themselves in a relationship at the expense of their own fulfillment. Thus, by staying focused on our mission and aspirations, we demonstrate a security and inner strength that are irresistible to our partners. Furthermore, it is important not to neglect our close friendships and family for the sake of a romantic relationship. By maintaining a healthy balance between our intimate relationships and other commitments, we show that we are complete and balanced individuals, capable of valuing all spheres of our lives. Independent men who value their friends and family attract women significantly because it shows they are reliable and balanced partners. In conclusion, by adopting a deliberately slow pace in our relationships, staying true to our principles, and maintaining a healthy balance between our intimate relationships and other commitments, we can cultivate deep and meaningful relationships based on trust, respect, and authentic love. First of all, it is essential to recognize that when you refuse to compromise your deepest bonds, you send a clear signal of your value as a partner. You are thus respected and appreciated by those around you, which constitutes valuable social proof. This refusal to compromise also demonstrates high self-esteem. Indeed, you broadcast unwavering standards that any potential partner must complement in your life. This firmness and conviction cannot be faked or simulated. They either emerge from a sense of inner security or collapse into a state of neediness and dependency. It is important to understand that in a healthy relational dynamic, feminine energy respects masculine boundaries and finds freedom within an appropriate structure. Conversely, dysfunctional energy can consume without limit, regardless of the other's needs or values. If you find yourself severing vital ties in your life, you risk giving your partner the power to isolate you and engulf your identity completely. This is why it is crucial to cultivate your intimate circle, as it forms the foundation of any lasting romantic connection. Strong and balanced men, the ones women seek, make their closest relationships a priority and not an afterthought. They understand that the strength of their interpersonal relationships directly influences the quality of their romantic relationships. And now, let's move on to the most important point. Never compromise your core values or well-being for a romantic relationship. When caught in the whirlwind of infatuation, it can be tempting to cross boundaries or tolerate bad behavior to please your partner. But a solid relationship is based on mutual respect for each individual's values and needs. If a woman truly loves you, she will support your non-negotiable standards because she also wants your happiness and fulfillment. But if you betray your identity or principles to please her, you send a clear message. Her approval is more important than your own integrity. This can repel her feminine energy and lead her to perceive you as a weak and insecure man. Moreover, by yielding to her whims or threats, you teach her that such tactics can bend you, which can lead to a vicious cycle of manipulation and control. In the long term, this can result in a loss of autonomy and respect in the relationship, with the risk of making major decisions that do not align with your aspirations or personal values. Finally, compromising your core values can lead to a fragmentation of your own self-concept. You thus drift away from the moral compass that should guide your actions, and you risk losing that strong masculine essence that is so attractive to your partner. So, the next time you find yourself in a situation where your partner pushes you to compromise your values or well-being, stand firm in your convictions. Embrace your identity and aspirations with pride, knowing that you deserve a relationship based on mutual respect and personal growth. If a woman cannot respect your core values, then she does not deserve to be part of your life. Here are the 11 non-negotiable things never to do for a woman if you value relationships built on authentic desire and respect. Unlock your best potential with these essential tips. Avoid these mistakes to create healthy and fulfilling relationships that empower you both. Now go and connect authentically by expressing confidence in your masculine essence and walking your own path unapologetically. Adopt this mindset that elicits her admiration, respect, and genuine desire. I entrust you with these revolutionary tips. Let me know in the comments how this changes your love life, and don't forget to like and subscribe.